Yo, what is going on today, guys? Munster brings a brand new video, and today we are playing some Mario Kart. So I'm going to give you guys the top few tips. It's not going to be a top 10, it's not going to be a top 5 or whatever. It's going to be top tips for being better at this game overall. First of all, I think the first thing we have to go over is the main character selection here. So every different character, I know everybody's like, oh, just pick your favorite character. These characters actually have a high significance in your success rate in each game. So if you do look at different characters like Mario or something like that, say you just click Mario, you go to your stats here, and his speed is really high, right? And that's just on the car I have selected usually. But then if you go down to Yoshi and you click that same car, the speed you can see is slightly different. It's slightly lower, and it depends on what car you pick. If I pick Baby Mario, the handling is heavy focused, and you can just see that. I'm picking the same car, literally the exact same car, maybe the same parachute or whatever, and you could just see that the handling itself is a little different. And different characters in the game are going to have different complete stats. You pick Wario, he's going to have a lot more speed, more weight, and it's kind of cool how they did this. They can make it completely they make it completely different, because now you have to factor in this guy has more acceleration and more handling. It's more, now you pick the character, you pick the car, everything you have has a slight differentiality in how your victory is going to be I guess seen. So first of all, we're just gonna start off with my boy Yoshi. He's my main. You know, I main the black Yoshi. He's just my homie. So we're gonna pick him, and then you're gonna go to your car selection. Sorry if I'm talking really fast, but we're gonna want to just kind of go through this so I can get into the actual game mechanic tips as well. So to get better at this game, I'd also highly recommend going through the Grand Prix CCs from 50 down to 200. It just helps you a lot, but use these tips in your quest to 200 CC. So we're going to want to start off with, you see here we have all the different cars and they all have different stats. So a heavy focus everybody always thinks is definitely, oh, I want to be the fastest car. We're going to pick the fastest car that makes me the fastest. That's not necessarily true, because you're going to have the basic speed, but you're going to have no acceleration when you hit any boost. You're going to have no handling when you hit any sort of drifts. You're going to have barely any traction. If you're going on something like Rainbow Road and you have to drift on a corner, you're going to fall right off that corner. You have no traction. So we're going to want to pick something that has more acceleration, is always a high key, is something that has a balance of acceleration, something that has a balance, a little bit middle in the handling and traction, something like this. And if you look at the stats here, you can see they're kind of in the middle of balance. I do like balanced classes in this, and mostly in any other game I play, but this seems to be the best set, and from what I see is the best set. When you go here and you see on the right side, you're going to see where it has L, Y, and R. So R, that literally means smart steering. If you're a total noob, you want to have this checked. No, I'm just kidding. No one wants to have any of these checked. If you have any of these checked, there's no way you're gonna get any better. You won't, because you got the smart acceleration. You're not gonna be able to go as fast as you want, or you're not gonna be able to stop and drift brake. It's impossible. You got the smart steering, which means you're never going to fall off cliff. That also means you can't get the Nova drifts, because it actually cancels out the ability to get Nova drifts or hyper drifts, so you're never going to get any of those. So you want to have both of these unchecked. I know it may sound scary that you're going to have to go outside of your comfort zone today, guys, but that's what's going to happen. So we're just going to go out and pick this car here. We're going to go on let's just start off on a 50cc race, and we're going to choose where it goes. So just to get it started, we're on the Hyrule Cup, because why not, and we're going to go play at Hyrule Castle. So first of all, you want to start accelerating around the 2 and just tap it to get the boost. Once you get the boost, you're going to just keep going, and here's the biggest tip I have to give for you guys. You guys are going to be going through all these races and stuff, and you're probably going to be thinking, well, what happens if I get in 7th place? Do I just give up? You never give up in this game. If you're at like 7th place, if you're 8th place, maybe if you're in 12th place, you don't give up, and you will come back. And I've actually done it multiple times where I've been stuck in, I think, 7th in an online race, and then I've instantly been boosted straight to like I've instantly gone to 4th or like or even like 3rd or something like that. So we're gonna activate the Master Sword, boom, get the extra boost. So pretty much the biggest tip I'm gonna give on this, guys, is, especially because it's a high drift map, you can see that I'm drifting before we get to the corners almost, and that's probably the biggest tip I can give you guys. Though we're on 50cc right now, I'm also drift braking, and drift braking is pretty much when you hit a drift, right, and it's a really tight drift, so you hit tap B quick, and you heard the little screech of my car. That's pretty much slowing you down so you don't drift off course. See, me getting hit by seeker shells is also another big deal, and it's going to happen a lot to you guys. One of the biggest tips also I can give you guys right now in the Mario Kart meta, or Mario Kart in general, is to always hold your shells behind you. except when you get hit by that. That sucks. You can't do anything about it except for a few things. When you're getting hit with a blue shell, what I'd highly suggest is for you to pretty much just say, fuck yourself, I'm dead. No, I'm just kidding. What I'd highly suggest for you to do if you do end up getting hit with a blue shell, hovered with any sort of blue shell object, UFO, you know what I'm saying? I'd highly suggest you to just jump off a building. Literally, if you attempt on ending your own life, the blue shell will probably follow you and nuke itself right into the cave. Therefore, you still get a delay, but it won't be as bad as, say, getting, you know, blue shell to 2-3 seconds down, and you're just like last place off one mistake. We're playing on 50cc right now, so this is pretty much child's play for me. But I'm just kind of doing it to show you some mechanics of what you might want to do or might not want to do when playing the game. See, the faster and tighter the drifts are, you can kind of go to different levels. So we're at blue, you swap to orange, and then you go to Nova Drift. You can't do this if you're on the regular one. Nova Drift gives you probably, I'd say, the best boost. It gives you about a 3-4 second boost compared to every other boost you'll probably get in this game. And it can take you right ahead of the competition if you get it at like the right time. Say you guys are nowhere near boost and you drift into a Nova boost, man, you're gonna be you're gonna be crazy. But also, you want to use these bananas and stuff. A lot of people ask also as well, you get these bananas, get these useless items that say you're so far ahead, why does it even matter? Why does it even matter, Munster, that I got a banana or I got a green shell or something like that? I'll tell you exactly why it matters. It matters because say you get those things and someone tries to seeker shell you, that's your instant defense. It's pretty much giving you defense tools rather than offense tools when using these certain abilities. So say someone shoots like a blue shell at you, you can't really dodge that, but you'd have to kind of jump off a cliff. But say someone shoots a seeker shell at you, you instantly pull out the green one and deflect it. And that's probably the best tip I can give you guys for avoiding that sort of scenario. When you're starting off, you want to see how you have different CCs. I did this in my other video, and I was joking about it. It was like, here's the 50, 100, 150 mirror, and the elusive 200cc, which I have not even accomplished yet. I'm still trying to grind on the 150cc, which is hard, but I'm getting through it. 50cc is kind of what you want to start on. It's kind of like the baby steps of learning the basic controls of the game, I'd say, and kind of getting you through the first few stages of every single map. So you go through every single map, you're like, okay, I played every single map. Okay, I came in first in every single map. And then that's kind of what you want to do to start off, and try to go for golds, so which means coming in first in every single race in every single Grand Prix. And I did that for both 50 and 100cc. I haven't done it for 150cc because I got that 2-star. That 2-star is the most disappointing thing in my life because I came in second once in the entire race, and it was on the last race, and it was the most disappointing moment in my life. It's so rage-inducing. 100 mirror is pretty much this, except reversed. So every single map you've been taught to learn up until this point has been completely reversed as a complete backward state, and it sucks. When I do get to this, it's going to suck as well, but, you know, it's life, I guess. And I guess that's what I'm going to have to go with. 200cc is where the biggest mechanic, drift braking, is going to come into play. So my biggest tip for you guys is to learn drift braking, and how to learn drift braking is you're going to want to kind of just go into a versus race, pick whoever you want, literally, make sure your car has, you want to kind of amp the handling and traction. So in that case, I'd kind of want to go for something like that. The handling and traction is going to go, you're going to go to 200cc, and this is how I'm going to teach you how to drift brake. Okay, so you're going to want to go to just whatever map you want. Try to pick a drift intensive map, start a drift intensive map like Mario Kart Stadium. You want to go to Mario Kart Stadium. It's not too hard to do. You know, you guys can do it too. Do it on your Switch. Do it on your Wii U. These tips work for both. And you're going to want to wait till the race loads up. You know, wait till all those little banner things go up. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to just skip all this. Okay. Remember what I said. You want to get the boost. So the first thing you want to do to get the boost, you want to just accelerate a little bit. Wait on 2, 1. There you go. You got the boost. Okay. So 200cc is intense. Drift brake is tapping B, so we're gonna just drift, and when it gets to a really tight turn, or you're late on a turn like this, tap B. There you go. Tap B. There you go. See, it's your life. Tap B. There you go. And once you eventually get the hang of it, defense, you will dominate. You will dominate games. And this is just 200cc, just me playing for fun right now. But you can see, like, we out here in first. Also, press Y as well to see if someone's trying to, you know, sneak attack you or something like that. Gives you a good idea to see what's behind you. Also, if someone's trying to shoot a seeker shell behind your back, not letting you know, you have a good chance to pull out this banana and you know no scope them. So I highly suggest using all these tactics, you know, guys. It'll honestly make you a better player in this game. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I hope these tips do work for you if you ever play any Mario Kart. These tips work for all Mario Karts, except we don't have the Nova Drift tips. So if you the Hyper Drift tips are only in Mario Kart 8. All other tips though, like drift braking on 150cc mirrors and the Mario Kart on DS and all that stuff, those work too. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, smash the like button. If you didn't, smash the dislike button. I'll be streaming every single day, either Mario or Naruto. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, comment. You know the drill. See you all later. It's been Munster. Peace out.